This week's matchup features two teams who both walked away with a notch in the loss column last week. It's the Ravens going up against the Raiders.
All right, Larry, EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the Bay Area as we welcome you to Oakland, California. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Baltimore Ravens and the Oakland Raiders. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. Try and run this with Austin, and he'll push his way forward to about the 32. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Let's talk a little football 101 here, because one of the keys to advancing the ball downfield, success on first down. Huge difference, as we know, between 2nd and 4 and 2nd and 8 and 9.
Here comes the D swarming to the line. Flacco here on 2nd down. And his throw is incomplete. Tajay Sharp, the intended target. And it's 3rd and 4.
Had an open man that time, but ended up putting a little too much heat on it. Don't you think, partner?
Absolutely. Just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. And they'll look to avoid an early 3-and-out here on 3rd and 4. Flacco from the gun. And he finds Julius Thomas. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this into enemy territory across the 40. That one goes for 29 yards on 3rd down. Now a man who began with the Raiders, it's Latavius Murray. Trying to bounce it outside, but he's only able to get it back to the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, 2nd down. On 2nd down, Flacco to throw. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Shepard. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. That catch good for only a yard, and it'll be 3rd down. Okay, so now the question, how did he get that wide open?
Well, we both know that he shouldn't, because from the time they handed out scouting reports before this game, he was circled, starred, everything. Find him, cover him. But sometimes you can scheme a guy open. You put the receivers in a bunch. Maybe you move some motion. Maybe you put him on the backside of a formation, and all of a sudden you've got a better matchup. Every now and then, the offensive guys, they figure a way to get him open, even with everyone keeping eyes on him.
And that's certainly a guy they want to keep trying to scheme open. So 4th down coming up. John Harbaugh sent on the field goal unit. This officially a 55-yard attempt. And he has got it from 55 yards away. That was never in doubt. So our initial drive here this afternoon results in 3. I'm not sure that was a statement necessarily, but getting points on the road, never a bad thing.
No question about it, Brandon. You had a crowd that was all fired up during pregame introductions, yet you're able to quiet them just a little bit by taking the early lead.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. first carry for Isaiah.
Dude, what if there's 3 dudes in to block him? Are you telling me none of them could get to him? None of them could block him?
And after getting tackled,
none of them?
He's still down and looking very slow to get up. We'll take a break and get a report from Oakland after this.
That's a fucking joke.
Second down, here's Peterman.
Oh, pick. Fuck me.
One that's intercepted.
That's a touchdown.
Picked off by the linebacker, Demario Davis. And he will bring this back. It's a pick six and a Raven touchdown. So a dangerous pass over the middle into zone coverage, and it bit him hard.
And what's really difficult when you throw it in that direction and versus that zone, that means the linebackers have gotten to their spot, gotten their heads back around, and they can see the quarterback and everything in front of them. And they took big advantage of it, went the other direction, excellent blocking, and picked up a touchdown.
Too far back.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Now the Oakland offense heading back onto the field to take over. They begin with a run by Crowell. And he's able to plow forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30. They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
Well, if the coaching staff's doing a good job upstairs, they'll file away what they just saw from the defense right there. They sold out to stop that running play. I'd say keep that in mind. If they want to try that again, go play action, hit them over the top.
See if they stay on the ground for 2nd down. They'll run it again with Crowell. Looking for a crease, can't find one. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there,
terrible.
So they're left with a 3rd down and 6.
No gain on that run, and while this team is down, they're not out of it by any stretch of the imagination. Maybe you just have to think about different style of running in order to get this guy going.
On 3rd down, Peterman. And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25.
Got fucking Ray Lewis over there or something?
Losing 4 yards that time, and now it's 4th down.
I love the intelligence the defense just showed there. Read their keys, saw the screen developing, ran to it, and smothered it. What a 3rd down stop by them.
And last week in the loss, 5 punts as he gets this one away. We'll call it a 42-yard punt, 3 on the return. And the Ravens, they'll take over. And now Baltimore gets set to take the field. And fortunate to get points on the board last time. They had to hit a really long field goal to do so.
The kickers in today's game are so good and so skilled and hit from distances that we almost have to take them for granted. And we can't do that. That's a long field goal that they got 3 points out of. They've got to feel good about that. And they better make sure they love him up because he's helped them out.
Yeah, now we'll see if that offense can put 6 on the board here. We'll see. The good pick up there of 20 yards. So here we go, 1st and 10 now. From the pistol, they run it with Murray. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down. Second down, offense behind the sticks here. 2nd and 13. Flacco from midfield. And incomplete.
You know, every time we talk with people about the most important quality for a quarterback to have in the NFL, what do they usually cite?
Arm strength.
Yeah, that's really way down on the list. Accuracy is one of the bigger ones, maybe the foremost one. That's what he needed on that play.
And with a 3rd and 13 here, the defense in a dime look. From the gun, Flacco. And he comes back with one complete. And he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the first. The Raven passing game getting in sync. Another first down. A pretty sizable deficit here in the first quarter. This defense probably need to get off the field in those situations on 3rd down.
And you and I both know in this huddle before that last 3rd down play, that's exactly what they talked about. Let's make a play. Let's get off the field. Let's reverse the momentum. Instead, they got hit with another first down.
Fucking A.
Almost back to the drawing board.
It's a gain of 7, and it's a 2nd down.
And a nice gain and a broken tackle along the way, and really we shouldn't be surprised, should we? That's what runners do, especially the best ones. They break tackles and gain extra yardage.
Looking to jam the receivers at the line here. Press coverage look defensively. Forced out to his left. 5 yards on the scramble, and that's enough to pick up the first.
Offensively, they liked their situation, so they tried to take a shot downfield, but no one was open. So it was tuck it in run time, and he picks up a first down.
And here comes play number 6 on this drive. It's the Chiefs' all-time leading rusher. It's Jamal Charles on the carry. And he'll at least get him inside the red zone here, down to about the 19.
Well, they didn't get a whole lot out of that one, but I think you got to continue to try and run and try and keep the defense honest.
You mean or else he'll just sit back, dare you to throw it on every down?
Yeah, you get your quarterback hit a lot that way, too.
2nd down following the run. Operating out of the gun, Flacco. And this is caught. Touchdown, Baltimore. Julius Thomas, his 3rd touchdown now on the year.
Safety was there in the center.
The Ravens will add on to their lead. And he is a reliable target. They like to get him involved. They got him involved there for the score.
And they should. He's a very good player. Remember, they can use him in certain positions, so many different spots, and he usually comes through for them.
Here's Lambeau out to kick this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Raiders offense now, they trot back out. And this is their 3rd drive. Right now, maybe not about points, just about getting something. They haven't gotten a first down yet in this game.
It's a mental barrier you don't think about until you go a couple of drives without getting a first down. Then all of a sudden it looms big. It gets harder and harder to actually attain that first down.
Peterman. And Nelson's got it here right side. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. 7 yards to pick up on the pitch and catch. I think defensively you're okay with that. You're in the first quarter. He's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that and you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch, now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
Ready to go now in the second quarter. Brandon Gaudin, Charles Davis. It's the Raiders in possession of the football, and they've got it here with a first down. Again, it's Crowell. Trying to turn the corner, but he's going to be stopped right near the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down.
And while there was no gain on that run, we do know coaches whose identity is rooted in taking it almost to the limit and then changing things up on you down the stretch. I think we're getting really close to that point in time, though, where the identity may have to go out the window, and they've got to go a little bit faster in order to try and win the game.
On second down, here's Crowell. And the reinforcements
What the fuck is my blocking? Why are they fucking 20 yards up the field?
It's a loss of 2, now third down.
We think, Brandon, I like the intensity this defense is showing right here in these first few drives. They're not just holding the line because they're doing their job, but they're doing more than that, aren't they? They're getting a nice push into the offensive backfield.
And a great example
Yes, he
right
goes into
there
cover
for the
4.
loss on the tackle.
Like he has every third fucking down.
From the gun on third down, Peterman. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. And incomplete. He can't hang on. Would have been a nice catch. Instead, it brings up a fourth down.
And attempted a deep ball there. They didn't get it. But, boy, they're going to need a few of those to actually hit in order to get back into this game.
Good thing they do have a little bit of time here still left in the contest. Decent-sized deficit, but not one that they can't manage. And he gets this away, angled for the sideline with a lot behind it. Wow. And now
so my blitzes start working.
To take the field.
Because they're fucking on point for some reason.
Last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline. Because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
First and 10 here for Flacco. And he's out of bounds, able to get it up right near the 25 to the 24. 12 yards to pick up there. Good for a Raven first.
If you run an out route, it's likely
it never works for me.
Near the sideline. And what did we just see there?
Toe tap.
You got it. The benefits of practice. Toe tapping, foot dragging, picking it up, and making sure it was a catch.
And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be second down.
You know what really fires up offensive linemen? When the guy that is carrying the ball behind them can create his own space and break a tackle along the way.
Second down, Flacco now. His throw incomplete. Latavius Murray, the intended receiver, out of the backfield. And it's third and short.
Well, they're slinging it. And then there's one you got to put a timer on, huh? I mean, that one came in hot.
That came in hot, but overthrown out of his reach and incomplete. The Ravens on third down. They've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. Setting up to throw, Flacco. Oh, look at Thomas wide open. And he's taken down. But
fuck you get all these people wide open?
Midfield and just shy of the 40. A really nice gain of 25 yards.
Ain't fucking nobody open.
In motion, Julius Thomas. On first down, Murray. And he's got some space here.
Kidding me?
And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. Back-to-back nice plays. 12 yards that time and a first down.
We both know it's difficult, but they've made it look effortless out there. Through the air, on the ground, they've moved the ball with relative ease.
Madden already chose this winner because I can't fucking stop shit. I can blitz right at the fucking run. Don't fucking matter. Play cover fucking 3.
First and 10, and Flacco looking to throw. Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call. So apparently some grabbing there in the middle of the O-line.
I've often wondered why that doesn't happen more often for guys that play center. Having to snap the ball and then trying to get your hands into a proper position, that's difficult to do. He got caught that time.
Following the penalty, it's Murray. And he'll get inside the 40 to maybe the 38-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It'll be second down.
Well, he hasn't made much of an impact in the running game thus far, and after that last run, not much is going to change in that area.
He hasn't been able to get anything going, and really the offensive line not helping him much. Passing play, Flacco.
Are you fucking kidding me? That never works for me. I'm not even a man. Dude's playing him like fucking man.
Touchdown. Tavon Austin. His third touchdown now on the year. And the Ravens will extend their lead.
Fucking hate this Madden.
The lead is now 24. Here's Lambeau out to kick this one away.
Purple zone to stop that shit. Doesn't matter.
This is taken at the 3. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line just across the 25. And now Oakland ready to take the field. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate.
Are you kidding me?
But
Why'd you run out of bounds? I'm not fucking holding forward for no reason.
Well, at least he was able to break that initial contact.
I'm not holding forward for you to run out of bounds. I'm holding forward to go down the fucking field. When you hit a spin, you don't fucking turn right. I'm not holding right after the spin.
The rest of the guys to get there to finish him off.
All right, here we go. Green, 30, Detroit. No, check. Patriot. Right, here we go.
Now a handoff to Crowell. And he'll work his way across the 30 to the 32. 7 yards on the carry. Make it 3rd and 4 coming up.
Even though they gave up more than they wanted to on that play, it actually illustrates how well they bottled him up throughout the game because that was his longest run of this contest.
And on 3rd down, a nickel formation here defensively. Here's Peterman. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Muhammad Wilkerson coming in to drop.
I'm done with this fucking game.
And it'll be 4th down.
Apparently your line's like fucking God.
As he's on to punt for Oakland.
So the whole fucking goddamn team, and your fucking offensive line's blocking it.
And he gets it away, and it's a laser headed for the sidelines. And this one will not be returnable as it sails out of bounds. And now Baltimore gets set to take the field. They have to be pleased with the way that they moved the football thus far.
And why wouldn't they be? 2 touchdowns on a field goal in their first 3 possessions. They're playing so well right now, the field goal probably feels like a disappointment.
They go play action here on 1st down. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Denzel Perry.
That's what I have to do to get to the quarterback. Wow. And I still barely fucking got there.
Remain here in the first half. We'll come back to Oakland after this.
That's sad.
Here's Flacco. And the hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete.
And he still almost caught that.
The Ravens on third down. They've been good, 3 for 4 thus far. This will be a tough 3rd and 18. To pass, Flacco. On the right side, this is Austin with a catch. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. They do get 9, but it leads to 4th down.
Well, that's certainly playing down and distance very well by the defense, isn't it? Take whatever you want underneath, by all means.
So on 4th down, kicking it away here, Michael Pilardi.
Just use fucking shoot clock next time. Jesus.
And the kick's away as he angles this one for the sideline. And this one goes angling out of bounds, and it will be spotted inside the 30-yard line. The Raiders offense now, they trot back out. And right now these guys, they're shuffling a little bit, maybe doubting, because 3 straight drives have ended with them punting the football away.
Yeah, so you start pointing fingers at each other a little bit, asking a lot of questions. What are you seeing? What are you getting? Maybe trying to narrow down your playbook a little bit and maybe get simpler rather than more complex in order to try and fashion together a drive.
And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. Cool under pressure right there, escaping the pocket and finding what I think was not his primary target.
And some of these guys are just so comfortable getting outside of the pocket that they'll do it on purpose. It doesn't even need to be a breakdown. They move, and they know it affects the defense, because a lot of times you get lost in coverage in the secondary, and I think you're exactly right. Wasn't his primary target. Found a secondary guy who sprang open, probably because of his movement out of the pocket.
Offense comes to the line now, 1st and 10. Now it's Crowell running right.
Great fucking block, bro.
Back at the 47.
Are you fucking kidding me? That was a mid-blitz, and I ran to the outside, and you're going to let that guy get around you when you're farther outside than him, and you're going to give him a little fucking little bitch push? He probably had like 75 block shed too. And you're fucking ass kicked by some shitty ass fucking linebacker that's just fucking in there.
Now Peterman on 2nd down.
Pick.
And this is caught. It's Jimmy Graham. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. Fresh set of downs here.
Let's go.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him.
Like how I hit R1, but you know, whatever. Game don't fucking matter.
Get him his 2nd sack now of the afternoon.
He was fucking shit.
Here we go now.
2nd down, Peterman. Powering his way forward. A battle for it here, and this will be caught. And all the way in. Touchdown, Oakland.
Everybody's getting fucking hurt on my team. Holy shit.
Career NFL touchdown. And the Raiders make some inroads here on that deficit. He's got it, and that makes our score 24-7. Here's Walsh now to kick this one off. This will be taken in at the 1. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. And now Baltimore gets set to take the field. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
Throwing here on first down, Flacco. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. So we have reached halftime here with the visiting Ravens out in front, as we will send you eastward to Orlando and Larry Ridley. He's standing by with our EA Sports halftime report. Take it away, Larry. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Out comes the Raiders offense. They'll go on offense first to start quarter number 3. They have the ball here for the inaugural
Graham, you're not
drive of the
playing
second
anymore,
half.
so.
Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never want to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there. But this is I'm doing it, though. This is a really important drive. And we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the second half, too. And they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone.
Are you kidding me?
We'll see if that's
Who is that? Who's 23?
And it drops down incomplete. Thought he might have had it. Instead, second down.
Because he's gonna fucking take the ball away from Jordy Nelson. That fucking guy. Alfred. Where the fuck that is. Okay.
Second down now after the incompletion.
Detroit! All right, now look at 56. Here we go, 56. Detroit!
Here's a give to Crowell. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And it'll be a third and about 13. To throw is Peterman. And this one is incomplete.
Well, that quarterback is a shitty quarterback because he was fucking be wide open.
Looks like they're just totally out of sync, whether they're running the ball, passing the ball like we saw there. I don't know. The rhythm seems off. First kick, 47. This one looks good as well.
Wow.
21 yards. Well done on the return. And this offense will take over right at the midfield stripe with a 1st and 10. Now we take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out.
Can't wait to just be at the fucking whim of your offense because my fucking offensive line can't do shit.
This is sort of what you would call a put-away drive, isn't it? They score here, especially a touchdown. It's almost out of reach.
It certainly feels that way, and I think that they're going to call their plays accordingly because what you really want to do, even though you know the scoreboard is still up there and the game's going to go on, in fact, you can take the spirit away from another team, that their drive and will to come back and win can be taken with another score right here.
It's still third quarter, but you just get that feel.
Yeah, they're teetering right there on the brink, aren't they?
Looks like the defense in press coverage here. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. He's going to look deep down the field. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. They were trying to get it there to Sterling Shepard, and it's third down.
They decided to
I can't believe the game almost had him beat for fun.
Take a shot downfield, but the coverage was really nice. Able to get a hand in and tip it away.
The Ravens on third down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This is 3rd and 9. Flacco. have got him. Chris Jones in there to get him for a loss of 9, and that'll lead to 4th down. Here's Michael Pilardi now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And he gets it away, a directional kick going toward the sideline. And this will be out of bounds at the what here? The 12-yard line. And now Oakland ready to take the field. These guys had to punt their last possession, and that's become too familiar of a refrain. Too many of these drives just wound up going nowhere.
Well, you know how in baseball when the pitcher gets a base hit and he's on base, they bring his jacket out to him to keep him warm? A lot of times the punter goes to the sideline, puts on sweatpants or a wrap over his leg to keep it warm. He might need a massage from the trainer right now from all the work he's getting.
They go play action with Peterman. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
If you're a defender, one of the fun things about playing zone defenses, especially in today's football, is that it's not as static as it was in the good old days, meaning you just drop to a point and reacted to the football. Now you end up with a lot of man-to-man principles once you get into your zone defense. In other words, get to your assignment and then locate a guy coming into your area, and then you end up covering him almost man for man. That allows him to make more plays on the football like the one we just saw there.
On the run, it's Crowell.
Where the fuck was the guy out there supposed to be blocking? Just a swing from the other side.
And they'll lose a yard that time, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down.
This game's so fucked sometimes.
The Raiders on 3rd down. Not good. 0 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 11.
Here we go now. Blue line.
From the gun, it's Peterman. Nowhere to go.
Are you fucking kidding me? How many times do I gotta hit a fucking button to throw the ball?
And give some kudos to the defensive coordinator.
How many fucking times do I have to hit a fucking button to throw a ball?
It's so nice to hear you actually give kudos to the defense. It is so nice. You're such an offensive guy like that. I love it. He dialed things up, and boy, a big play resulted for his guys.
Well, you like the credit to the defense there, right, my friend?
Yeah, do I ever?
Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post, because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag.
Fucking done with this, Madden.
You did it. I had to.
So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Raider offense now making their way toward the huddle. And that last possession, really a gut punch. You seemingly had it working. You were in the midst of a very strong drive. Then suddenly the fumble. And you're watching the back of a defender's jersey as he brings it all the way in the other direction.
There's not much more I can add to that. I thought
No,
you
I fucking hit the button 47 fucking times. Yeah, Peter, whatever the fuck this fucking shitty quarterback's name is. They want to fucking throw it.
A first down carry now for Crowell.
Apparently he's got the best fucking run defense in the fucking league.
As they stop him behind the line. That's going to go as a loss
Sure, cover
of
1 stops the run like that.
And they're behind the sticks
Like
here.
a run commit every fucking play, don't you?
They'll toss it to Crowell. Takes this up just short of the 30, but he was able to avoid that earlier tackle. Nice move. So they get half of what they needed. It'll be 3rd and 6 upcoming.
On a 2nd and long, it's really nice to see an offense that has enough confidence to run the football in that situation. I think that goes back to their practice and game planning. They've seen things that they've seen on tape and in previous games that led them to believe that even in a long-distance situation, they can still run the football and gain enough yardage to put themselves in a good spot on 3rd down.
On 3rd down,
like I said, best fucking run defense in the fucking league, right? Let me guess, you were in cover 4. Oh no, he actually was blitzing that time. Surprise, surprise.
Here's Drew Butler now as he's on for the 5th time here today. And he deserves a bronze leg as he gets this one away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken just outside the 20-yard line. So a change of possession here on the punt. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. They'll try and get the running game going here with Murray. And a short gain there as he'll get it up only to about the 24. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Third quarter and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
And after the play on the ground, that brings up 2nd down here. They go with Murray again. And he'll get this one up to the 26. 2 yards the gain there, and now they're left with a 3rd and about 4 for a first.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
The Ravens on 3rd down. They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This is 3rd and 4. Now a handoff left. Jamal Charles. That'll make it 4th down after a loss of 1.
So, Brandon, when this offense gathers together to watch tape for this game, they're going to be feeling pretty good about themselves until the coaches get upset about the play we just saw. But you know their defense is going to be. But we put up big points all game long. The defense is going to win one every now and then.
And he uncorks a beauty. Best of the day. And this will be out of bounds. Now it's a question of where they'll mark it.
Going out of like the 15.
And they'll say it crosses at the 11-yard line. And now Oakland ready to take the field. They have been struggling. I would imagine at halftime they went through some possible changes. Well, those changes aren't working, so now where do you go?
I think that now it's much more in their head. And what I mean by...
And he goes down. It's a sack. They get him back at his own 3-yard line. Jadeveon Clowney.
It's the exact same blitz team. You had all the fucking time in the world.
He gets him for a loss of 7.
That's how fucked this Madden is.
The pitch to Crowell. And some room to maneuver. Isaiah Crowell, he's all alone. The 40, the 30, 10, and all the way in. Touchdown, Oakland. Isaiah Crowell, 97 yards. And the Raiders get a score closer. And that run massively increased his production in this game, and now he's over 100 yards.
And break out your calculator, partner, because his yards per carry went up significantly, right?
Are you fucking kidding me?
All the way to the end zone.
Tough there. Good pass. Hit the hand.
God, this game is retarded. He barely got fucking tackled. First of all, he took 2 steps before he even got fucking tackled.
Seeing that play, focus, focus, focus. Watch it all the way in.
Possession catch was held. But none of that shit even matters in this fucking Madden.
This is taken at the 3. And he'll take this one near the 25.
I do fucking possession catch in this game, and they catch it, fall backwards, and hit the ground, and the ball comes out.
To take the field. They're out in front. Last time they had to punt it away. We'll see if they can add to their lead now.
They don't want to go out and punt it away again. This team now wants to get a cushion, put people away. They want to run their offense and have it end up in the end zone.
And on the outside, they're playing press coverage. They'll try a little trickery here on the end around. And that time he's smothered as he's wrestled down right around the 26. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. $10 yards still left on 2nd down. handoff. It's Murray. No gain on the play there, so that doesn't help. Now they're looking up at a 3rd and 9 situation. Off the corner. Where'd he come from? Well, I guess he came off the corner, but really nice play.
I like when you're able to pose a question and answer it at the same time. That's exactly where he came from, but it's not something that you normally see. Most of the time, we're thinking about those guys covering pass catchers. In this case, he was a big factor in the run game. No gain.
Third down. Flacco needs a decent chunk of yardage. It's caught. Shepard. And he will be taken down, but a big pickup there on what's going to be the final play of the 3rd quarter. So the offense has it 1st and 10.
Yeah, everybody else's fucking linebackers and corners and shit on cover 2. Follow the fucking person on the slant. Mine fucking don't.
5th carry of the game now. Murray fighting his way down to about the 35-yard line. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. The 4th quarter here, they've got the lead. They want to keep it on the ground. That's what they're doing.
Smart football. Keep the clock grinding. Keep it going. But you got to figure now, they're going to see more people stacked up in the line of scrimmage as they try and bleed it out.
Final fucking play.
Again, it's Murray. Murray fighting.
Are you fucking kidding me? Are you fucking kidding me?
That ball gets knocked free.
Fumbles the ball. His lineman picks it up and carries it for another 4 yards.
It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get them.
Fucking love how fucked this game is. Just does dumb shit like that.
The turnover. The Ravens on 3rd down. They're at 50%, 4 for 8. This is 3rd and 4. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's able to get the first here as he's taken down at the 25. 7 yards.
Funny, you did that same exact play and it fucking stopped my run. Actually, I lost like 4 yards on it somehow.
To establish themselves, take over this game.
And before the series began, I know exactly what was said in the defensive huddle. Guys, we got to get no less than a 3 and out. Let's get off the field. Instead, they can't find any traction towards doing that. Right now, they're just getting muscled all over the field and getting pushed down.
We blitzed that side.
No gain on the play there.
Tackle got
2nd
yards.
down. Run blitz there defensively, something we might see more of here in the 4th quarter.
I think we'll see a lot of it, and the difference between that and a pass blitz, you're just trying to get to the quarterback. You're trying to scheme someone open who will get to the QB and make sure he gets on the ground. In a run blitz, you're actually trying to cover up gaps, trying to cover up holes so they can't run the football.
That was 2nd down run for Murray. Murray has the first down and more. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown.
Got a guy blitzing to that side too.
Latavius Murray scoring a
nothing.
touchdown
I didn't have
against
anybody
his
over there.
former mates. And the Ravens will add on to their lead. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. Here's Lambeau out to kick this one away. This is taken at the 3. And not a bad return. Here he gets it out to the 25-yard line. And now here come the Raiders. They'll try the right side with Crowell. And not a whole lot doing there as he'll get it up to about the 28-yard line. A gain of 3, 2nd down.
Not much happening there on 1st down.
I thought there might have been a hole for a split second.
Yeah, but it dried up pretty quickly, didn't it? Closed fast.
All right, here we go. Blue line it. Blue line it.
like to see this run commit. I'm sorry, show blitz pass commit, but still stops it.
Now a toss running left. This is Crowell. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. The Raiders on third
Why
down.
isn't fucking 2 clock working?
0 for 6 thus far. This is 3rd and 11.
Just fucking sit here, let you get your whole defense set up. Yep, get your whole defense set up. Make sure you get all the right blitzes going. Got your people lined up.
Now it's Crowell.
But it don't matter because you guys have like fucking 14 guys on the field.
It'll be a gain of 4, but it won't be enough. It leaves him with a 4th down now.
So where'd all that running room that he had in the first half go? Because it looks like it's drying up a little bit here. Someone made some adjustments, it appears.
Shoot clock gonna work now? Probably not.
Here's Drew Butler now, as they're forced to kick for the 6th time today. Play clock winding down. And he gets this away, and look at this. This is a good one. And this will depend on the spot as it sails out of bounds. And they'll say it sailed out at the 10-yard line. The Ravens offense now, they get ready to head back on the field. That last drive, it was a good mix. Run, pass, defense on their toes.
And what really helps out in a big way is when you're doing the run-pass mix and everything's working, that means that they're guessing wrong every time on defense. They think you're going to pass when you run and vice versa. I would continue that, and when they finally draw a beat on you, maybe you mix it up a little bit, a little play action and throw the ball.
Like I
And will
literally
they maintain that balance? Time to find out.
Purple zone there. My guy won't be there.
Now a give. This is Murray. And a short gain here across the 10 to the 12. Give him 2 on that run, and they're still left looking at a 3rd and about 9 to go.
This is what happens sometimes when you abandon the running game. It's hard to get back to it because once guys get out of that mentality of firing out and hitting people, hard to get them started again occasionally.
The Ravens on 3rd down. 5 out of 9 thus far. This is 3rd and 9. Now a give, right side, Charles. And he'll go down after losing yardage at the 10. Here's Michael Pilardi now. He's been terrific so far. He gets this one away, and boy, it's another boomer. And he'll take it just outside the 40. 47-yard punt, a return of 4. And the Raiders will take over now 1st and 10. So out come the Raiders. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride.
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, "Who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time." But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them. And they get him down right near the midfield stripe. 5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Partner, I think from our experience together, we have learned that most offensive coordinators are going to tell you, if I'm going to run the football on 1st down, I've got to get at least 4 yards. They got 5 here. They've got to feel pretty good about that one.
All right, here we go. 3-19. 3-19.
Now they'll run it on the toss. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. A big hitter there, a first down gain of 26 yards.
I can say this from experience, especially from a defensive back's perspective. There's not many things more terrifying than a toss sweep or a pitch play and all that beef out in front of the runner.
Yeah, I had an old coach say 3 words on those plays, toss or pitch. Set the edge. Heard him over and over.
A lot of times they roll the edge, and when they do that, that's why you can go for a long way.
A good run there on first down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2. This is Crowell. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. He'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and now we'll get a timeout here. They're able to stop it with 1 second to go in this game. And all of a sudden here, it's 3rd down. One last shot for Peterman. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And the Ravens have got it.
Like how he the ball literally went forward out of his hand.
Points in this when you wanted to close your eyes because of all the points that were being put on the scoreboard. Your defensive guy.
As we go on